Welcome to Yes Bitch TV, honey. Yes God, I'm here, I'm queer, and I'm trying to be every motherfucking where. So make sure you're liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. Hit the bell, that way you're updated every time Yes Bitch TV is bringing y'all the good shit, honey, okay? This weekend was good. It was blessed. I got a lot of rest. Finished up some work. I'm developing the final touches for my paper for the end of this semester for my writing class. So that's going good. Very taxing, but good. Final exam for another one of my classes is next Thursday. So I'm going to be doing a lot of studying in preparation for that this week. This week is also Thanksgiving. So, I hope you guys are going to have a blessed holiday season. Family, friends, loved ones. Remember, guys, the holiday seasons are about togetherness, about love, sharing, and caring, and all that good shit. So please, let it not just be words. Let it be something that is real. I know there's a lot of tension that goes on throughout the rest of the year before the holidays amongst family and friends. And, do your best, guys. We only live once, child. You know what I'm saying? God only gives us this one life. So if you're having a petty disagreement or argument with somebody who was a friend or a family member or someone who you have a lot of respect and love for, dead that shit while you can, honey. Give a bitch flowers while they're here. Play music and love me now, bitch, while I'm alive and have the ability to forgive and laugh. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. But we know there are some stubborn-ass, self-absorbed, raggedy-ass bitches that will not take that advice, but that is fine. Hopefully you will grow and mature, and one day you will come to that good old realization that sometimes it's good to just let the dumb shit go so you can move forward in positivity with your friends, family, or whoever you have your minor disagreements with. All right, guys. So what's been going on with me? Well, I know I promised, to be doing reviews of this season of Real Housewives, and I was going to do so much better on bringing the reviews. But honestly, guys, I sat back and I watched a couple of, the last 3 episodes of Atlanta Housewives. I'm good, guys. Reality television, I no longer have the desire to watch it anymore like that. Like, I didn't even keep up with the rest of the season or the reunions for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I mean, I barely watched the previous franchises as well. It's just so much. Married to Medicine, like, I catch it every blue moon, but I'm not up to date on that either. It's just like, you know what? I'm good. Fall lineup for just regular scripted television. I'm back to my Grey's Anatomy, y'all. I'm back to How to Get Away with Murder. I'm over. I no longer watch Empire. I just think it's a waste of motherfucking space. To be honest, they could be doing something better. I don't watch Star, so I can't really speak on that too much. But I've recently finished the new season of House of Cards on Netflix. Loved it. Things will never be the same without motherfucking Francis. But I think Fish is doing a bang-up job so far. Miss Claire, honey. Miss Claire, hell, bitch, okay? This season has been pretty good in terms of scripted television, so I've just been getting back to that. And I've been a long-time lover of Grey's Anatomy, so that's back on, so I've been watching that. Season finale, I believe, is this Thursday for Grey's Anatomy, or was that last Thursday? I don't know. I don't watch it the day it comes out. I usually watch it a couple of days later while I'm at work. That helps keep me up and do what I need to do. So that's just where I've been. As far as YouTube goes, I'm actually, not that I'm tired of it, it's just that I'm tired in general. Crunch time, the end of the year is here, the end of the semester is here. So I'm trying to handle all of that business first. And then obviously YouTube is just a hobby. I just do it to have fun and to, talk my shit. So in terms of doing reviews, I don't know what's next, to be honest with you. We're still on the lookout, bitch, for G-Status ATL Hustle, the season finale plus the reunion, we were promised that on 11/11, and that never happened, and there's been no word about that. So they've been known to drop their shit in secret. You know, Corday, a couple other people have been doing interviews that I really have not been keeping up with, to be honest, because, again, once G-Status ATL Hustle is over with, I'll more than likely be done reviewing web series as well. Just depends on how I feel. But I do know Chasing Atlanta will be coming back out in the upcoming year, so we'll see how that's going. They had a dusty-ass trailer about that I just felt like was 16 seconds. It was not needed, required, nor desired. But whatever, thanks for letting us know that you guys are still in the works and trying to get yourselves out there. So I can appreciate that. Now, what I really want to talk about today is just, you know, gay YouTubers. You know, when I first started out, obviously, like most people, a viewer. I was a viewer for a long time when I was younger. Just because, you know, again, mainstream media doesn't really have anything that looks like us. You know, normal gay community type teas, you know what I'm saying? So YouTube was like the go-to for me to find things from a black gay male perspective. And again, one of the shows that I first started watching on YouTube was the tag team with Merc B and Q, some guys based out of Philadelphia. They had their really cute show. They no longer do videos anymore, but their channel is still up. So I'll put a link in the description so you guys can go and see what they had to talk about. But they talked about a plethora of motherfucking subjects and topics that I felt were definitely needed and still are needed in this community. But after following them, I started following a whole bunch of other younger people at the time. You know, and in recent years, I've been noticing a heavy influx of young gay black couple channels. And you know what? Years ago, you couldn't pay anybody to feature us on any type of social media network at all. You know, without the fire and brimstone conversation, we're all going to hell, gays are the devil, and all that kind of shit. So it was very difficult to, you know, be seen the way that we're being seen now. It seems as if this generation does everything, the straight generation especially, does everything to emulate and to copy and to appropriate the gay culture. And we see that it's very evident in every walk of subcultures that we're starting to see now, especially in the hip-hop world. We're seeing it more than ever now in hip-hop. There's this trend that gay is exciting. Gay is this untold story. Gay is this shock and awe kind of value that we're delivering to the screen. Gay is this unheard of kind of thing that's going on in the motherfucking social media, social networking environment. And it seems as if people are utilizing the gay conversation, the gay lifestyle, the gay community to garner followers, subscribers, whatever you want to call them, and in turn profiting off of the gay shit. And you know, we saw this a couple years back when we had my followers may not know who these people are, but these are some of the people that I used to follow and I used to pay a lot of attention to when I first started watching YouTube. Brandon and John Tavian. D&D Empire, that was Darius and Dalvo. You had people like who else, child? The gay bitches. And as of currently, we have the new couple, Jalen. I don't know what his boyfriend's name is off top, but I'm starting to see a lot of this gay couple channel shit, and it's filled with pranks, and it's filled with all of these coming out stories, and all of this like sexual innuendo, and all of the things, especially being cute. Yes, God, honey, being cute, young, and black and gay, and being and somewhat interesting to the younger demographic. They've been able to manipulate and exploit the market in terms of putting their gay out there for people to have this. There's this mystical wonder that comes with being black and gay for some reason. Where was this energy at back in the day when I was struggling with coming out? Again, Power to the young black gays that are able to stand in their truth earlier in their lives versus my generation where we kind of came out a little bit later in our lives. There's no hate. There's nothing bad to say about this particular demographic of children that are able to stand up for themselves and to live the life that they want to live without feeling like they have to hide who they are because of what the public perception says in our society. So congratulations and applause. I love it. I love that. But we cannot forget where we come from, people. We cannot forget the battle of the 1970s. If it was not for those particular gays in the beginning, we would not have the rights and the freedoms and liberties that we have today in the gay community, period. It's not just about black at that point. It's about just gay, period. Okay? Bitches didn't want to look at us. Bitches didn't want to take advice from us. If you weren't, all you got to be is in the fashion scene or something artistic, and a bitch will listen to you. But nowadays, gay is in every shape, size, color. It's in every professional field. It's in every aspect and facet of this thing called life. So we have no choice but to confront and to accept that it is here to stay, bitch, okay? And I can applaud these young people, again, for standing in their truth, living in their truth, and telling us about their journey. Because there are a lot of younger people out here that are still struggling with who they are because of their family, because of their background, because of where they live at. You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't have that kind of strength to back them up in their time of need. So I'm not bashing the young gay YouTubers, but what I am questioning is, I have no choice but to question the realistic aspect of what it is you're doing. Now, there's the YouTuber Jalen. He's a young guy. I'm not going to apply too much pressure to the situation, but I would like people from my generation to try to understand where I'm coming from when I talk about this. So this young boy particularly had a best friend. The best friend was supposedly straight, okay? In a video, it was the I like you prank. We all know what that is, child. We all know what the pranks are when it comes. We know what to expect with new YouTubers and young YouTubers. It's all about pranks, 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 bitch, okay? So we follow this video, and the boy is straight. You know, I have to do quotes on the straight thing, child, because in my opinion, the boy was never straight, but whatever. Let me break it down. Y'all make your own assumption. So in the I like you prank, the boy kisses his friend, and then it stalls for a minute. I'm expecting some ass whooping. I'm expecting something to take place. But then again, it's a prank video. Hello, God. So we know all of this is probably staged prior. They claim that it was not. They sat on the video for weeks. The boy admitted that he liked him as well. Next thing you know, they're all in a full-fledged relationship on social media. The world that I come from, ain't nothing DL or anything like that going to be caught on camera. If I do admit that I'm liking you, it's behind closed doors. I have to talk to my family, friends, and the people around me first before we put anything on social media, okay? Now, mind you, this particular child has like 50,000 subscribers or something like that, and he just started his YouTube channel. And that's one of the things I'm talking about. Is this real? And it's not just with him, it's with a lot of people. Like I said, we saw with Brandon and John Tate. They've broken up now. Now they've gone their separate ways and got new boos now. We talked about that with D&D Empire, Darius Official and Dalvo. They both were together, then they separated. And what happens is, one, you're good. If you bring two to the table, you now have increased you doubled your followers. And when the relationship doesn't work out, that person ends up starting their own channel. So they've kind of taken a portion of your followers to follow them as well. So it's and then let's keep it real here. It's not even about bashing them, or y'all motherfuckers have nothing to talk about. Look at Darius Official's page. Look at Dalvo's page. Look at Jalen's page, for crying out loud. Look at John Tavian. Look at Brandon's page. These motherfuckers have nothing to offer these YouTube streets, other than their good looks and the shock and awe value their young black gay life brings to social media. Half of the followers are children, first of all. They have no real understanding of what this life is about. Again, it's y'all guys' YouTube channel. Please do what the fuck you want to do with it. But please don't sit here amongst the older, wiser gays and try to fool us and try to use our history and our storylines to gain followers. And when I talk about the Jalen situation, you know, again, young child, if you see this, it's no disrespect to you. It's just like, is it real? Please keep it real. Is it real? Don't you, and to your friend too, though, if he is truly gay, if he's came out and y'all are truly in love with one another, God bless, bitch. I'm happy for both of you. But I have no choice but to question, is it real? Or has this generation just totally just said, fuck it, we're just going to accept any and all things? And what I mean by saying that is that the young boy who was supposed to be your straight friend, he's kissing you on social media, knowing how many followers you got. You guys are from a small town, I believe, in North Carolina, South Carolina, somewhere. So it's just like you were just so ready to go gun-ho. Or were you already living that life and feeling that way? This just assisted you in your coming out. Tell the true story. You know, then again, maybe it's none of my fucking business, but this isn't the only time that we've seen this happen. And we see it go on with a lot of even straight YouTubers as well. There's this question, are they gay? That creates them and puts them in situations to get followers. Because even straight people, in DL, all of that shit, people love it. They love those stories for some reason. There is this magnificence, this lure that comes with the gay community, and the straight people love it. They love it. They love it. For some reason, they love it. And I have no choice but to ask myself, are you guys exploiting our gay community for profit? Are you exploiting the challenges that we have faced and the people that have set the tone for our community in a positive way? Are you utilizing this for fame, for fortune, for notoriety in the social media atmosphere? What are you really doing it for? I think that's a legitimate question. No, I'm not a hater. No, I don't. And yes, I do care because I care because if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, then shame the fuck on you, bitch. Shame the fuck on you. You got a lot of people out here that are really struggling and that are really doing their best to move through this life, and they just can't seem to get it. But all of a sudden, young gay kids all of a sudden are now that comfortable, which again, I'm happy for, but is it for the right reasons? Please let me know in the comment section, am I wrong? Am I wrong for thinking this way? And no, I'm not jealous that they were able to do it younger. No, I'm not jealous that they're cuter. No, I don't give a fuck. Can y'all hurry up, bitch? Like, for real. Yes, honey. So do we have a legitimate group of young gay kids that are truly gay? Look what Young Thug did. Young Thug told y'all forever that he was straight, but meanwhile he wearing dresses and calling niggas his bae and his boo. We called him gay forever and a day. He come out talking about, nah. Where was all of this acceptance at for niggas wearing dresses and tight clothes back when I was coming up in school? I know the tide changes, everybody. I know the tide changes. Nothing stays the same. So, yes, I understand times have changed. Now we're in a place where there's more acceptance. But what are people really doing it for? That's the question that I really have, and I need to be answered. And what's crazy too is when I do a lot of gay commentary, I do get a lot of straight comments, and from men too, which is weird. And I'm just like, you say you're not gay, and hey, God bless, I want straight viewers, I want everyone from every walk of life to enjoy my commentary. But at the end of the day, it's just like, imagine a straight man watching my channel. I love it, I appreciate the support, but at the end of the day, what am I bringing to you that you can truly understand unless I'm assisting you with that shock and awe, that lure, that mystifying lure that comes with being gay and talking about gay shit? Am I talking in circles? I really hope that I'm not. So I really hope you guys engage in this conversation. Get in the comment section. Let me know what the fuck y'all really think about this topic. Because again, it's no shade to the gay YouTubers. I think my question is very legitimate. Are you doing this because you're really bringing us who you are? Or are you doing this because you're exploiting our community to get followers, to get money, to get notoriety in the social networking atmosphere? And you have a lot of people too, and I'm not going to really too much name names like that, but you have a lot of other people that I used to watch that started off, straight, then all of a sudden they're turned gay. And meanwhile, everyone always thought they were gay, but now they've come out. It's like, girl, what are you doing? And then they make these dumbass videos, I'm coming out, or they make these clickbait videos to make everybody interested in luring them to their page and all that kind of shit. But really, you talking about something totally different. Are your lives that boring and miserable to where you have to exploit our community to get followers and notoriety and money? And I have no choice but to believe that, because when I jump on your guys' channels, you're not talking about shit. It's really stupid. It's boring as fuck. I've already unsubscribed from Darius Official. I've already unsubscribed from Davo. And my recommendation list came up for Jalen. I watched a couple of the videos. I was like, damn, bitch, this is boring. The only good thing, y'all are cute and young, and you create this lure that I'm talking about. And I question the validity of that lure in your situation especially. So I just asked that question. Is it real or is it fake? And I think a lot of viewers, you need to ask yourselves the same question. Who you're watching and who you wake up every morning to want to see, are they being real to you? Or are they just exploiting our gay culture to get the following that they need? And the young gay generation, don't be stupid and foolish, you guys. Do your history. Look at the 1970s. Go back in the day and read what our motherfucking people went through so that we can have this okay, extra exposed, in-your-face gay life that we have now. Because like I said, back in the day, if you weren't in the fashion industry or in the creative arts field at all, and gay, get the fuck out of the way. That's how they treated us. And they still kind of treat us that way. They're stealing all of our shit and acting like it's theirs. So my question is, to the young fucks out here that are putting on for the cameras, are you real or are you fake? That is the motherfucking question, bitch. You don't understand what it took for our people to come to where we're at now. For you young guys and young girls out here in the LGBT community to be able to have the freedoms that you have, the freedoms that you have now. Okay, dumbass phone stand, bitch. And I think you guys forget that, and that would be me assuming that you already knew about the history. But I know how things are in this younger generation. You guys don't do research. You guys don't give a fuck about the forefathers or the four queens, bitch, that came before y'all, okay? You don't know about the struggle, what it was. And I think that's where we need to start. We need to send these girls, guys, and queens back to the day so they can realize the hard work and the struggle, what it took to get us to this place right now where we're able to just be young, not in our 30s and 40s, coming out the closet because we were scared to get stoned to death by the neighborhood children, bitch, okay? I didn't have to endure that. I'm an 80s baby, so I didn't have to endure that type of shit. But at the same instance, think about the people before us that had no choice but to go through that way of life, trying to be gay and be open and be proud of who they were. Again, I appreciate the young folks coming forward and stepping in truth. That shows that we are in a different space now. And that just furthermore lets me know that later on down the road, as years to come, our young, up-and-coming gays will be able to still be themselves and be free. Free of persecution, free of the struggle, free of this homophobic mentality that has plagued our motherfucking society since day one. So I'm not hating. I love it. It shows growth and change. Okay? It shows a certain level of acceptance that we haven't seen before. And that's appreciated. Amen? But are y'all doing it for the right reasons? because you look good, because you show a little stomach, because you're kissing on camera and doing the goddamn lipstick challenge or the whatever that shit's called, or, you know, y'all doing all of this dumbass shit. But what are you doing for your communities? And I know that's a lot to ask young gay guys, because you haven't established yourself in this world yet to start giving back to your communities. But when you got 50,000, 100,000 subscribers, bitch, in a couple of months, when you done got all this money, now you're at the YouTube threshold to where you're monetized now. What are you doing to give back to the community other than giving us challenges and pranks and fake love situations? At least that's what I call it. Y'all don't hate me for what the fuck I said. It's the truth, though. I really, truly feel that way. If it's not fake and these motherfuckers are really loving each other, then God bless. It's just a question that I have. Goddamn. It's just a question that I have. And I think it's legitimate as fuck to ask. So, again, make sure you're liking, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate you guys tuning into Yes Bitch TV, Honey Yes God. And get in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about what the fuck it is that I just talked about. Okay? Oh, my fucking God. Sorry, guys. Be blessed. Bye.